Warning.
Warning.
Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
So, welcome to the 5 Minute Quickie that is now probably a 10-minute quickie, being the seed to something longer, to deeper thinking, deeper diving. And as we're coming to the end of the year, I know some people will have their thoughts on New Year's resolutions. And if you know me at all, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I don't think they're good. They fail. And I'm sure I'll talk about it in the new year. But I think it's a great time to contemplate. So I want to start that at the moment. We've gone into loneliness and we're coming out of it and we're going to dive back in again shortly. But I just wanted to ask you a few questions today. Just a few questions in a way that, well, hopefully they'll get you thinking. Thinking in a way that we can start to use them. Use your thoughts. So what am I talking about? So, question to you. Why are you listening? Why are you listening here? Question, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you listening here? I mean, do you listen to other people? Other podcasts? I'm sure you do, don't you? But do you? Do you read in this wonderful genre of self-development about moving on, moving up, letting go of stuff? Maybe you've got an issue or two. I think we've all got bloody issues or two. Some are big. Some are just little ones that knock around the side but could do well with, they don't support us, so we can get rid of them. So have you got an issue or two that you want to lose? And in all of that, whatever you're doing, is it working? Is it working? How's that going for you? How's it going? Because you see, I just want you to reflect for the moment. We're going to dive, as I say, in a longer podcast into how we can make sure that we use what we learn, use what we listen, hear, read, think up here, how we can use them to create this world for us, our reality, being our best self. So why all these questions? Because, as I say, I want you to think, and it's not just you, this is for me too. I want to get to think of our whys. It's been pushed around a lot, isn't it? You got to get your why, But your why is important because the important things are your whys. It's your intention. And it's the reason behind your intention. It's the direction you're heading in, your aim. And it's that intention for wanting more or less in the case of the issues such as anxiety, low self-esteem, all that OCD, depression, sadness, guilt, fear, anything like that. We need to know our why, our intention. And so before we go deeper in the longer podcast, because that's what we do here now, we go into really deep dives with hypnosis, because that's where we go into our unconscious mind. Some might call it subconscious, I call it unconscious. Go to an unconscious mind where these things are generated, looked after. And we educate our unconscious mind to change. So maybe, just for a moment, you want to take another a thunk, to answer those questions honestly. So let's think, just for a moment or two, think, why am I listening here? What is my intention? What do I want to get out of this? Because sometimes, and I've done it myself, I just listen to a podcast with no intention at all. And guess what? I walk out the other side and I might have learned something. I might have. But there are other times when I've actually said, I want to see what I can learn from this. What can I gain from this? And when I set my intention, because I know it's important that I want to change, I want to find something, guess what? I bloody find it. I find those golden nuggets. They don't disappear. So just think for a moment. Why are you here? What do you want to get from this podcast? What do you want to get from other podcasts? Listening to others in this wonderful field. This field of creating, the best version of you. Creating the best reality for you. Living your best life because you deserve it. What else? Why, or what is your why? What is your intention for moving up, moving on, letting experiences that hold you back go, not letting them affect the now and anything that happens in the future that comes into your now? What's your intention for doing it? See, when we know our intention, we can then start to create the behaviours, access the skills that we need, find new skills, new mentors, find just the help we need, the resources, inside and out, to create that change. But we need to know that intention, and we need to know why we have that intention. Why is it important to us? And also, we've talked about the odd issue that we have. Think about, do you have an issue? Because we all have issues. We might have some anxiety around different contexts of our lives. Maybe it's at work, maybe it's at home, maybe it's in a relationship. We all have fears. Maybe we have things like sadness, guilt. Don't affect us 100% of the time, because they never do, but they're always below the surface, aren't they? And then they get triggered at certain points. And sometimes, like a bloody adult, we go, well, I can handle this because I'm an adult. And adults don't handle it, they just make excuses. Why not to handle it? To let it go. It'll be okay, I can manage it. No, fuck that. We deal with it. But why do you want to deal with it? What? And here's one way of doing it. What would it allow you to do? What would it allow you to do if they were to disappear? Now that's self-sabotage. What else have we got? Imposter theory, or whatever we call it. Syndrome, imposter syndrome, not a theory, Paul. I don't think it's anything, but it's something that affects us emotionally and stops us doing the things we really want to do. So if we know why we want to do it, the reason we want to do it, and what it's stopping us doing, what opportunities is it disallowing us, if that's a word. And as you think for that for the moment, as you do that, and you can do this with your eyes open or eyes closed, just take away the distractions, but it doesn't matter. I just want you to see yourself, we've talked about it before, as if all those negative things, or we take them as negative, have disappeared. We're actually learning, we're moving on, we're accessing all the wonderful resources we have inside and growing, striving, increasing our richness of life. If you could see yourself over there in that way, what would you look like? What would you look like from over here, looking at yourself? Is that you over there, someone you would desire to be. I know it is, but I ask you the question because I want you to think, if I had the resources of that me over there, would I be enjoying life? Would I be enjoying it more than I am at the moment? And you can enjoy your life right now, but we can always have a bit more, can't we? Just a little bit more. If we let go of that stuff, we get new stuff, we find new mentors, we have new experiences which we learn from. Imagine what it would feel like to be that you over there. Just imagine it for a moment. Yeah. Because you can, just by looking at yourself over there. Imagine what it feels like now. If you wanted to, you could ask that you over there to come a bit closer. So you can really feel, in fact, so close that you can feel every sinew, every emotion, every just wonderful way of being. Because that's, in effect, at the moment, your best self that can get even better. And the only reason, I think, that you're not getting it, you're not being that best version of yourself, is because we haven't worked out that why. We haven't worked out our intention. And there's something else. There's a magic ingredient that you need, that I know you've got, but you may be not accessing it. Well, I know you're not accessing it because that would be you over there right now if you are accessing that special thing, that special resource, which, by the way, keep that feeling. Keep that good feeling. Keep it until the longer podcast where we're going to dive deeper into what do we need to be the person we want to be? What do we need to do? How are we going to create that? Because they're in there already. It's a matter of letting them out. So think about that. Letting that feeling out into reality. Yeah. Hold that thought until the longer podcast. I hope you like doing this, by the way. I hope you like doing this. It's a new venture for me in creating different things. Because on that longer podcast, I know we're going to have some hypnosis. I know we're going to have a process that is going to tickle your little buds, as they say. And I hopefully encourage you to take that little, it's only a little step, but it's a little step that makes a difference. The difference that makes a difference. Please share this if you would, because sharing this episode or all the past episodes, if you've enjoyed it, obviously if you haven't enjoyed it, why would you share it? But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you set your intention to enjoy it, you will, and find something new. And encourage you to set your intention every time you press play. What can I learn? What can I find that's important to make me change or allow me to change, to guide me to change? That would be a great intention. And if you share it, it just means more people get to listen to the stuff that we're putting out. And it does grow. Doesn't make anything for me, but it does grow. And it gets to more people. And if we can help more people get to be where they want to be, we've all done our job, haven't we? We've all done our bit of selfless service. If you do that, that'd be wonderful. Press subscribe so you don't miss the next longer podcast. That will come up automatically on your little fandangle thing that you listen or watch this on. And more importantly, have more fun than you can stand. Okay. So with that, I'm going to bid you farewell, my friend. And see you in the longer podcast. Ta-ra.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.